So I'm going to do a video on the wood stove I built for my barn. The whole thing was made out of 3/8 thick plate, 4x8 plate, some other miscellaneous pieces, some 1.5 inch tube, I think that is, for the blower system that I'll talk about in a minute. The door, I got the door on eBay. I think it was off a Buck stove. A kind of elaborate, silly damper system. I originally put in these two, but they weren't enough, especially starting to get the fire going, so I had to add this third one in the middle to fine tune it. The dimensions are 28 inches across and 28 inches tall to the top here, and 28 inches deep. So it's got a pretty big firebox. It heats my 40 by 35 barn pretty good, 10-foot ceilings. I put in a 6-inch pipe coming out, but if I were to do it again, I think I'd put in an 8-inch, give it that much better draft, but it works pretty good for right now. So I got a blower system in it. These pipes are tied into like a ductwork, goes to the back and underneath where I got a blower fan. So the fire heats up those pipes and I turn on the fan and it'll blow all that hot air out, spread it around. I also have a Reburn system in it. Those pipes up there have a bunch of little holes in them, and they're tied into these tubes, and it draws air in from the back here. This was an afterthought, that's why they're all cut up, but that works pretty good. I'll show you that when I get a fire going. I tried adding this air wash, they call it. I didn't do enough research when I was making it, but I should have put this plate. I have this plate angled in towards the fire. I was thinking that would help keep the fumes in there, but I should have angled it out towards the door, and then I should have added this hole. I should tie that into the reburn pipes up there, so it sucks all in from the back. And then when you close the dampers, when you have the fire going, then it'll want to suck in air through those pipes in the back and burn the gases up front in the glass, keep it cleaner. So I'll probably redo that at some point. I also added fire brick on the 3 walls and the bottom of the stove. Probably like 3/4 of the way up. Helps hold in that heat and keep the steel plate from getting too hot. But let me get a fire going. The fire's going pretty good now. I haven't closed the dampers at all. So I only really got 3 pieces in there. As you can see, it's got room for plenty more. So it really puts some heat out. So I'm gonna shut it down, slow down the fire, see if I could show you that reburn working. Be a little too much. Close the middle. Yeah, you can see it kind of dancing up there. There it goes. So it's sucking in air from those tubes in the back. It's burning up all those gases that are left over on top. It likes to stay around 400, 450, somewhere around there. On top's a little bit cooler. So I have like a baffle plate. When I welded on top of those tubes, I have a plate right on top. So the exhaust has to go around those tubes to go up and out. So it, especially with the reburn going, really holds the heat up there, gets those tubes really hot. And then the blower blows it out. I got the blower hooked up to a timer, which is really nice. Show you the fan back here. It's only a 250 CFM fan, I think. But that's plenty. It heats. It blows out pretty good. Heats up my shop real nice. Leo's ready to go inside. Thanks for watching.